Regarding singleness in our culture, which seems to just be really thriving.
The single population is the fastest growing population within inside the world. That same number, if you will, or that same statistic is prevalent within inside the church.
Yes, the majority of people in the church are single. The church I go to anyway.
There's a whole church of single women that love God. My question is, what's the problem?
You got thousands of folk that are single, that around thousands of folk that are single, male and female, and nothing is connecting.
Man, all these single people walking around each other every day, Sunday after Sunday.
I believe they're out there. Just not here yet.
Probably the majority of my life been around a lot of attractive women. A lot of, What am I waiting on? That's a great question.
What's the problem?
What would it be?
What's the problem? That's an interesting question.
I don't know. This is so discouraging because I don't even know where to begin. The problem is
Women be trifling.
men have gotten lazy.
They want a woman to chase after them.
What's this fascination that women have with thugs?
They don't want to put in a lot of work.
And they jump in and out of relationships. They don't look for anything serious.
I think men feel intimidated.
There is no way that a man in the world should have more confidence than a godly man.
They like to keep a lot of guys close but not really bring them in.
I don't know what the problem is, but I definitely know that there is one.
We just do not connect.
It comes from both sides, the men and the women. We have our flaws, we have our issues, and so do the men.
Can we all just get along? Can we all just come together?
Perhaps the most important calling in our culture is one to marriage.
Things that are done first and things that are done last are very significant. And one of the first, it was in fact, the first institution was not church. It was marriage and family in the Garden of Eden.
We see that God looks upon Adam and says, it's not good for man to be alone. I will make a suitable helper for him. He basically established the first marriage, right there at the beginning in the garden.
Covenant relationship and honoring a covenant relationship is what's important to God.
For God to ordain marriage, it's definitely got to be important.
I think it's important to us as individuals because, we were designed for relationships.
A man shall leave his father and mother and cling to his wife. So we see a scriptural connection that part of God's plan for leaving home is that a man would cling to a wife.
And so whether you are in friendships or whether you're in marriage, it's not good for us to be alone. That's our design.
We also see in Proverbs 5:18, the scripture says, let your fountain be blessed and rejoice in the wife of your youth.
I don't want to give off the perception that, if you're not married, that God is not pleased with you or something is wrong with you.
And this is no binding law, but we do see in scriptural pattern and in scriptural principle, the general idea for marriage is that one would, at the establishment of their life, be getting married, starting a family. Some are called to singleness, and that's fine. That's a holy and a high calling. But if you're not called to singleness, and if your ministry does not particularly need you to be single, then our heart should be, Lord, I want a family, establish me.
And it really draws people to God when they see people who are in covenant relationship really acting out what God has always designed. And also too, man, life is so much better when you have somebody to share it with and you can be intimate and share your deep thoughts with. It just makes life just something that is enjoyable.
What do I look forward to most about being married?
The companionship.
Growing deeper in the knowledge of God through marriage.
Just having a connection with someone like I've never had before.
I look forward to actually seeing this man materialize.
Just somebody to make me sandwiches.
I don't think all people married give the right examples or make marriage appetizing.
One of the things they can do is encourage people that marriage is a good thing.
People tell you you're crazy. I've had married people tell me I was crazy.
A lot of the time when people are talking about marriage, it's so hard.
Married people, man. Knows I keep putting emphasis. I wish I had a little subtext right here on the camera. I say married people that tell me, man, you are crazy. You need to wait till you're 37 to get married, man.
Very few times do people actually highlight the good things.
Yeah, I know marriage is hard work. How do I know that? Because every other married couple tells me.
Marriage is horrible. Marriage, don't do it. Don't get married till you're 50. Who wants to get married when they're 50?
Can I get some married couple to tell me about some of the good times? That's all y'all do? Y'all just be angry, mad, hard working every day. Y'all don't never have no fun. Y'all never happy. I mean, tell me something else.